The aim of this presentation is to highlight the challenges that pupils might be facing when reading. It's also to look at ways we can help pupils with reading.
Research shows that children who enjoy reading perform better at school. Children might have difficulties with decoding, which is recognizing printed words. The decoding difficulties include slow reading rate, problems recognizing words out of context, difficulties sounding out words, not paying attention to punctuation while reading, or reading without expression. You can improve reading fluency through reading with your child or reading to your child. One benefit of reading to your child is that it provides them with a model of how to read with pace and expression. Being able to identify the words is necessary for reading, but of course it's not enough. Comprehension is also required. Being able to decode words in a text does not always lead to understanding the meaning of the text. Another benefit of reading to your child is that it can improve their comprehension, as it allows them to focus on the content of the text rather than try to decode the passage themselves. When you read with your child or to your child, you should always check their understanding of the text or vocabulary by asking them questions. Comprehension difficulties children might encounter include misunderstanding words and sentences, not being able to extract specific information, and grasp the details. Another difficulty is not being able to infer, which is to understand or guess what the text says, even though it does not actually say it. Because sometimes the main idea of the text is actually stated in the text. However, sometimes the main idea is not written down. Therefore, it requires the reader to connect the information found in the text and make inferences, make guesses to what the author actually means, and read between the lines. To check that your child is capable of inferring and work out what is actually meant, you may ask more challenging questions, such as explain why the character acted in the way that he did, or what do these words mean and why do you think the writer chose them? As children get older, they are expected to read non-fiction texts for information and engage in more independent study. They are required to build on these skills to prepare for GCSE, A-level and for university. They need to develop the ability to read in different ways for different purposes. To increase reading efficiency, children must select the most effective reading style needed for the task. The two specific reading styles that enable the readers to read a vast amount of material rapidly are skimming and scanning. Skimming involves glancing quickly through a text to get the gist of it, to get the general idea, and scanning involves searching for a specific piece of information, for example, looking up a phone number, a date, or a place. Children must learn how to skim and scan. This is achieved through practice. As a parent, you could ask your child to find out something for you. Ask them to scan a newspaper for news about a favorite footballer, or to find out the weather, or get them to skim read a recipe to tell you the basic steps. Try picking reading material about interests or hobbies you share, like your football team. Try some skimming and scanning together. 10 minutes a few times a week will make a difference. One of the best ways you can support your child is to support good reading habits and encourage your child to read. Talk to your child about books you are both reading. Look online at book reviews if your child is stuck for a new author. Reading book reviews will help your child choose a book. Try to encourage your child to read the newspaper. Try to encourage your child to read online. Encourage your child to use the library. Help your child to find books they will enjoy by joining the library. It is free to join. Many libraries have CDs and DVDs that can be borrowed very cheaply, as well as many different types of books that can be borrowed for free. In Tower Hamlets, there are idea stores in Bow, Whitechapel, Canary Wharf and Watney Market. They have an online catalogue, a range of e-books available to download from the e-library. You can read online newspapers and magazines. And remember, reading non-fiction is as valuable as reading fiction books. Try to identify your child's interest. It might be comics or graphic novels, newspapers, articles on the internet, magazines, match reports, e-books.
At John Cass School, we use a variety of strategies to develop independent and confident readers, and we promote reading for pleasure.
For example, at the start of Year 7, the librarian delivers a sequence of lessons to introduce the library and help students acquire the skills needed to choose books independently. We encourage reading by taking part in the Year 7 Reading Challenge competition. The winner of the challenge is the form class that has borrowed the most books over the whole school year. Pupils are also encouraged to read every registration. Books can be selected from book boxes available in form rooms. We have a reading club where students discuss and recommend their favorite books. The reading club also shadows the Carnegie Book Award, which is awarded to an outstanding new book for children or young adults. Pupils have the opportunity to experience being a Book Award judge as they take part in the School Library Association Book Award, which reinforces the importance of non-fiction books. They evaluate whether the books are good information books or not. Pupils are encouraged to write book reviews that they can post onto the library frontal page. They also have the opportunity to enter many competitions, such as the Tower Hamlets Book Award competition. In order to raise interest, we organize author visits to our school every year. We work in collaboration with business partners who come to our school for reading sessions with pupils. We run intervention programs such as the Premier League Reading Stars, which is designed by the National Literacy Trust. This program uses the motivational power of top-flight footballers to excite young people about reading. As a result, on June 20th, 2013, we were given a private tour of Arsenal Football Stadium. We have taken part in reading activities to raise money for charities, such as a readathon or World Book Day, where teachers dress up as a book character and pupils guess who they are. We have Drop Everything and Read sessions, where pupils and staff stop what they are doing to read books they have selected. Every lunchtime and break, we have an international film club where pupils are shown films in foreign languages with English subtitles in the VLE. This proved to be very popular. Kindles are available to children who'd rather read e-books. For more information about helping your child to read, please visit our school frontier.